Good morning to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover USD versus Japanese yen. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the USD versus Japanese yen first. So what we have here is that we have potential completion of this ABC structure. That took basically a couple of weeks to develop, and we can see that there is a strong supply on the USD versus Japanese yen. So we can see here the breakout of the rising trend line, and I see potential for the further drop towards the lower references. And first downside objective, I will say structural objective is set around the 134 level, and then we have a 130 mark level and 127.75. So supply really strong, and the downside momentum is really strong at the moment. Speaking of the gold market, so we can see that market broke the downside channel mode, and that now the buyers are in control. But let's just go, and I will go to the 1 hour time frame just so we can see the structure. There is a lots of noise in the last, I will say, couple of weeks, in the last couple of days as well. So you can see here the market is trading back and forth, very noisy environment on the gold market. And so far, we had some intraday breakout of this pivot at 1935, and we are having we have the rising lows at this point. So if you can see here, we're in this channeling mode. If you go to the daily time frame, we can see that yesterday we had an inside day, and today there is a breakout day. So will this breakout be a successful breakout that can hold or not? We will see. So far, market is trading above this level at 1933. So there is a breakout of inside day, and the upside structure, upside objective is 1957 and then 1969. But from the other side, if we see that market is having the trouble to go and to sustain above this inside, then maybe if we see that market rotate back, then there is a chance for the market to even trade to the 1924 or even 1914 level. But for now, market is holding this breakout. Speaking of the crude oil, if we go to the daily time frame, we are still trading in a very well defined trading range. So this the market did stop yesterday at 74 mark. That's a key resistance for the crude oil, and we also have a very defined support zone at the 67 mark. So this will be the critical pivot to watch and to see the price action around. Yesterday, market tried to trade higher, and then it returned back at the end of the day. And so far, market is trading inside, somewhere in the middle of the previous day range. So the upside, let's say if we can see the breakout and hold above the 74.50 mark, that can open the door for a potential test of 76.75 mark and even 79 mark. But if we see the rejection of this key resistance, then potential for the rotation will be there, and 71 mark might be in the play, 70 mark, 71 mark, or even 67.40. So that will be analysis for the crude oil, and the final one is for the Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is still trading in a very well-defined trading range. Lots of the noise in this around this area. So 31,500 resistance, 29,300 support. We still need to see the break and hold above or below the clusters. If we see the break above 31,500 and hold above, then that can open the door for 34,000 mark test. If we see the breakout of the support zone at 29,400, then there's a chance for test of 28,500 and even 26,000 mark. That'll be all for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Trade safe as always, and speak to you from tomorrow morning.